Has been. I've spent $900 in the last week of money I don't really have on getting this piece of shit rolling. It's not rolling. We can move, but it's not going to make 4 more weeks of tour. So we're going to drive all night to Detroit, and where we're going to pick up a loaner for tour, where we will finish the tour, hopefully without any more of this bullshit. But that's why I'm sitting down, and that's why we're going to relax. Have a nice time. We're going to get to know one another, and later we'll go around the room and everyone can, tell me a little bit about themselves. But I'm going to play you some new songs, if that's cool. I hope that... Thanks for coming. Puzzled at the office, puzzled at the bank. I put my hands against the tree line. I know it's real, but it all looks fake. And the last thing I remember from that world was a drum tape. Clicked out on the tape too slow. Oh, what a life we give towards obsessions and curled toes, and the death line that's running through our friends as well as foes. And the tree line looks over like a bending ghost as I go down this road of the boring. I'm torched. No one saw it coming, everyone was shocked. So I bum my roommate's helmet and keep a tight grip on my bike lock. Take the side streets, keep my eyes clocked out. It only takes a second to pass. I've had some really nice people say some really smart things to me. I've had really good people bummed out here in this bed next to me. So I sing my life in circles through these outrages, and I have had some really nice people have to tell me goodbye. So I give a wish to a nickel, say your name and let it fly, and try to stay positive. Thanks. Woo! I'm gonna run back real quick and get a water, because that's the way the night's gonna be. Beautiful. This is a song by the Postal Service. I'm thinking it's a sign that the freckles in our eyes are mirror images, and when we kiss they're perfectly aligned. And I have to speculate that if God himself did make us into corresponding shapes, like pieces, puzzles from the clay. Yeah, may seem like a stretch, but it's thoughts like this that catch my troubled head when you're away. And I am missing you to death when you are out there on the road for several weeks of shows. And when you scan the radio, I hope this song will guide you home. They will see us waving from such great heights. Come down now, they'll say, but everything looks perfect from far away. Come down now, but we'll stay. So I tried my best to leave this on your machine, but the persistent beep, it sounded thin on listening, and that frankly will not fly. You will hear the shrillest highs and the lowest lows, the windows down as this is driving you home. They will see us waving from such great heights. Come down now, they'll say, but everything looks perfect from far away. Come down now, but we'll stay. Thanks. Woo! How many of you guys, how long have you guys been here? How many of you are freshmen here? Anybody? No? Yeah! They're psyched! Cool, so you guys are like, upperclassmen? Who's almost out? who gets to leave. Is this place like Alcatraz? Are you basically, you never leave for 4 years?
No.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on how far you live away from here, I think.
Okay, do people like commute like an hour here a day or?
No, I mean like some people live close enough that they can go home on the weekend.
Oh, their families, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Posh white-collar person.
Is it a posh? Yeah, sweet. Lots of stoner dudes who quote Mr. Show all the time. Yeah, it's yeah. Okay. Family Guy's been the new one. If anybody's been with, yeah. Okay. So mini golf. Who here plays mini golf and loves mini? No, I've been playing it every day on tour. It's mini golf. Anybody? No. Make what you can out of nothing. Keep bluffing your way to extinction. You're a sick fuck to think that this, unlike anything else, will last forever. Building rock anthems, a jigsaw exterior, yeah. See what you miss, but you can't stand to be near her. It's bigger than that you realize, but short-sighted impulses own what's left of your dignity. Tell yourself quietly, don't plow the field yet, you're waiting to grow. It's a new life from retrospect. You know, free agency pays little in the long run, but you just don't feel like your legs are that tired. Get friends and go between. Sing like canaries crushed in spring. Says the thanks you get. Somewhere that's sweet. Maybe someday we will meet, and I can thank you without strings. All these befores that get drilled on long after. It's all just leverage when you're sure that it's over. The streets go blurry like a movie that you saw once. Minutes freeze, but you can't collect the corners still. She used to whisper your name like a refrain. And when she held you, you know you felt safer, but your demons are fucking huge. You stack your deck to lose. You say there's nothing you can do, but we all know you're lying. Friends and go-between sing like canaries crushed in leaves. This is the thanks you get. You get what you put in, I guess that's bullshit in the end. Written under fluorescent lights that replace the sun at night. Now that it's been a while, somehow come back in style. You smile at me. I hear the trash collectors at night. Drunk romance, soft forgiven lights, it's all the same. 50s, 60s, 70s now. Art films burnt into our brow. If it's all the same to you, I'm going home. Thanks. This is a song by, do you want to know about a gentleman named Phil Oakes, who was a folk singer in the Lower East Side in the late 60s. Do you know who Phil Oakes is at all? Have you ever heard of him?
Yeah, I heard of him because I have a copy of your show from Detroit.
That bastard filmed it, actually. I brought him with me from Detroit.
Yeah. And I heard all those songs, so yeah.
Oh, okay. Crazy. Oh, wow. Nah, my whole shtick is blown. You can't do that anymore. No. Actually, it's a song I wrote, and it's it's about Phil Oakes. For those of you who haven't heard it. I just finished a book with its covers torn and its pages worn. The story starts on the day you were born in the city where movie houses stood, raised on Elvis and Hollywood. The bad guys bad and the good guys good, and the weight of the world is always on the sheriff's shoulders. There was life in the little house above the hospital for the dying, so I will keep singing I will keep fishing for some words in this water all around me. The houses of home shook, as the shelter broke. You got a good long look of the country and class run by buzzards and crooks. Mississippi, Mississippi, through CIA and Klan, through McCarthy's damn blacklist, Nixon and Nam. They tear gassed the students, but you had a plan. And the weight of the world's always on the sheriff's shoulders. There was life in the little house above the hospital for the dying. So I will keep singing, I will keep fishing for some words in this water all around me. There was life in the city that night when you found your voice and you voiced your side. You held your ground to help us see. There's more to life than lovers and shores. There's more to life than an office at the top floor. Somehow, some way, we all find peace. We all find. Thanks. And so, to give you a remote amount of peace. Right, out back to me. Sorry. Anyways, here's a song by Phil Oakes. Actually, it's a different song by Phil Oakes. So you tell me that your last good dollar is gone and you don't have enough starfare. And what the hell's the first line? So you tell me that your last good dollar is gone, and you say that your pockets are bare, and you tell me that, don't remember it, sorry. Oh, I am the unknown soldier who died in World War II. Didn't want to fight, it was the only thing to do. I was a victim of a world that went insane. Won't you show me that I didn't die in vain? Remember me when the crosses are a-burning. Remember me when the races come around. Remember me when the tides of peace are turning. Remember me and please don't let me down. On the South Pacific Islands and the Hiroshima sands, we raised the flag of freedom over many distant lands. And every time I killed a man, my own heart felt the pain. Won't you show me that I didn't die in vain? Remember me when the crosses are a-burning. Remember me when the races come around. Remember me when the tides of peace are turning. Remember me and please don't let me down. Well, I carried my old rifle to the European shores, and every friend died made me die a little more. Have pity on the man that put a bullet in my brain. Show me that I didn't die in vain. Remember me when the crosses are a-burning. Remember me when the races come around. Remember me when the tides of peace are turning. Remember me and please don't let me down. When the fascists started marching, many millions had to pay. We saw them come to power, but we looked the other way. It's happened once before and it can happen once again. Won't you show me that I didn't die in vain? Remember me when the crosses are a-burning. Remember me when the races come around. Remember me when the tides of peace are turning. Remember me and please don't let me down. I'm really embarrassed about Lauren's song, sorry. In headspace, forgetting shit. And does anybody want to hear anything? Does anybody know any of the songs, or?
It's a story about it's fucked.
Okay. Okay. Anything else? Anybody? No? Okay. Our Savior's fallen ill, and he won't get up. We cast away our stones. Why won't he get up? So on awake with you. You let me drive your car. You let me break your heart, and still not wanna give up. So now the only time I get to see you smile is in the darkest rooms with the brownest tiles, and to hear you laugh, such a sweet refrain, so sick with joy. Hey, I'm the perfect boy. Our Savior's fallen ill, but here's a souvenir, another saint to pierce against our bedroom walls. It says you can't give up, and that you won't wake up till you close your eyes and lay down. Here's a song by Paul Simon. Many is the time I've been mistaken, many times confused. Yes, and I've often felt forsaken, certainly misused. But it's alright, it's alright, just weary from the road. And still you don't expect to be bright and bon vivant, so far away from home, so far away from home. And I don't know a soul that's not been battered, don't have a friend at ease. And I don't know a dream that's not been shattered, but driven to its knees. It's alright, it's alright, and be forever blessed. Still, when I think of the road we've traveled on, makes me wonder what went wrong. I can't help it, I wonder what went wrong. And I dreamed I was flying. Actually, it's a different lyric, sorry. And I dreamed I was dying. Dreamt that my soul rose unexpectedly, and looking back down on me, smiled reassuringly. Dreamed I was flying, and high up above, my eyes could surely see the Statue of Liberty fading away to sea. I dreamed I was flying. So we come on a ship they call the Mayflower. We come on a ship that sailed the moon. Come in the age's most uncertain hour to sing an American tune. But it's alright, we're we're alright, for we've lived so well, so long. Still tomorrow's gonna be another working day. I'm just trying to get some rest. That's all, I'm just trying to get some rest. Thanks. Slid right through the turnstile and off the loft we went. We were taken in by strangers, called out by coil and kin. Whoa, concentrate on as far back as you can go. When we would put a bullet in its belfry to prove it's all a hoax. So what, we don't impress the fireworks with the strumming of our smiles. But you can look up how high heaven is and try to count the miles. Keeps us busy for a while. So says the cradle to the kick drum, oh, life begins again. Smoke butts like spent bullets, street sweepers home to sleep again. And when he put his arm around me, his hoodie smelled like gasoline. So here's to all lost fragrances, to a future with some balance, to a future without judgment, to a future with my family. To a future without anger, to a fate of more than damaged fits, to a future worth remembering. Thanks. So check it out. For some reason, I'm really nervous, but I wanted to play some songs that I haven't played for anybody yet, that I haven't played, like, this tour, I'm doing this solo tour, we have a record coming out in March, and I just wanted to play stuff that, like, I want to make tonight, like, important and cool, and it's nice that you all came, and so the only way I can really express that and try to pull it off and without sounding really cheesy, I'll just play you guys like songs I haven't played yet, and maybe if you like them, you can let me know, or if they need work, you can also let me know. See us rising, bathtub filling, dishes, dirty cinnamon in a teaspoon. I was the first one and the last one out, is waiting in the green room. See you. You're in the band, you're in the drinks, everybody looks so pleased. It really smiles on you. It really looks good on you. Leave it open, shut it up, talk too much, around the globe, dope video, sure the kids love you. All the pleasantries, all the units moved. Why can't you be consistent with me? So stoned into stoned esteems, I've seen your work before. I know what you are good at, I've seen your work before. Motivated, let down, a country gone to war. Crooks with wound up axes, and the poems have no point. Earth is off its axis, so we're just pushing through. 40 bags and crews. I bought $3 shoes, 1/2 size too small, but I'm hoping that the canvas will widen. Thanks. That's new. That was my alternative song. Here is another really, really new one. The middleman, what a spectacle, a common calculation. Repressed and erratic, hung out to fade like ribbons. Wall-to-wall maybes. So I gave it my soul-dot matrix cotton basket. It's midnight in this time zone. Awake and collecting little zingers. In future comedies, I feel my voice come back on behalf of unfinished business. The lowered man, what a spectacle, a comic installation. Repressed and dramatic, fighting to find his fable. Wall-to-wall static, under an anime skyline, calling cancer from the corner store. I showed her mine, she showed me hers, so we could shrug off the small shit and breathe in the meantime. I wanted to dance with the daughter of a switchblade in the springtime. And there's some people I don't want to let down. Bells to ring and friends to fling my arms around. Yes, I know what's up must come down someday. Please don't take the good parts away. Please don't take the good parts away. Thanks. I just realized why I haven't played those yet. Because all the songs that I don't really play are all the really sappy, sad ones that are really like, oh. But I'll do another sappy, sad one. I'm going to do sappy, sad songs for the rest of the night. Because I have to miss a show tomorrow and drive to Detroit all night. And it's going to be fun as hell. But at the same time, like, what a bummer, huh? Despite what you recommend, despite what you implement, this just can't stand anymore. 3 a.m. at my door, with no one to tell you that it's wrong. Drugged through some seasons, sure we were pure, like cancer's quick miracle, resin chalk spectacles Oh, party after party. The laughs, they just told you that you were on. And the luck of the lasso, once I wept, it's got me singing music on my bed again. Sharing wings and boulders, bringing me back in. So those who all recommend, those who all give advice, those who know everything, kitchen philosophy, those who speak quietly, words wide with sympathy, they don't know of your green eyes 6 inches from mine, or the taste of your hips with the window wide open. So here we hang loosely, dry on the vine, and I put my hair up and think of us marrying. This garden's the same, but these fruit have new names. I have wanted you for so long, and that luck of the lasso that once I wept never seemed to catch a second glance. And the feathers and boulders I've once possessed have found a home in age and circumstance. Thanks. These symbols, so lazy, 15 days without a set change. Forward yes man, counterclock, cross clutchers, 3 billion people, one fucking name. Raise the flag of resolution, live out your cycle. Out here there's a new constitution every couple 100 miles. Turn the bed back into a couch, mattress tongue in a 70s mouth. Not a home, just some fucked up house to spend time in. I know I'm gonna pass, and how these history books burn fast. All hail the myth of great control. And all hail the holes we shine in for $3 at the door. And all along the way you sang hallelujah, save these souls. And the more and more you gave, the less you seemed to have your own. These labels, these long names, other construct holds up the mainframe. Take the piss out, no eye contact for haters. In this weather, we're all wet the same. I see the flags, I hear the standards, keep every frame on file. Self-installed, self-improvement stalled, oh how we give ourselves to style. Turn the bed back into a couch, pin thank you notes on the fridge, heads out. Flames rise, try not to feed them, but oh how we know when we're beaten. I know I'm gonna pass, and how these history books burn fast. All hell the joke we're getting away with. I've got the check, but I'll have to post-date it. And all along the way you sang hallelujah, save these souls. And the more and more we gave, less you seem have your own. And we burn in whatever we have to learn. And we burn in whatever we have to learn. Thanks. But the following days always remind us of the present we face, constantly dazed. But the following nights uniformly teach and conform, bless and keep us warm, till we're finally safe and together. And how repressed are our exchanges. I see your hands fold, I watch you grow old. How many smiles have you been faking? From what I'm told, you'd like to see a coffin fold. There is no sympathy. So these are useless love letters. And the house is filled with smoke and light, hollow wings and blacked out eyes, and the scene goes frame by frame. When we finally focus on the few details we have left and failed to use, we will remember what we choose. When we finally focus on the few details we have left and failed to use, we will remember what we choose. When we finally focus on the few details we have left and failed to use, I will remember what we choose. But the following days always remind us of the present we face, constantly dazed. Thanks. Couple more. I don't know how long should I wait for? Wait, I don't know. When people start filing out, I'll figure it's over.
What if we never leave?
We could be here a while. Or until my voice sounds worse than it already does. You guys, can you tell I've been on tour? But it's okay. I won't smoke cigarettes tomorrow. Hey, take care. See you later. Thanks. Yeah, see you, man. I won't make fun of them. They were nice. Yeah.
Once from
God, that was
France.
fun. He was very polite. Yeah. You know, you guys don't hate France, do you?
I like France.
Okay, I like France. I think France is getting a bad rap right now.
Yeah.
It's kind of some bullshit. Ain't right.
I want a France They Were Right campaign. That's what I want.
France is all right campaign?
Yeah.
That's okay with me. Let's do it. If we rally together, we can improve France's self-image. No, not self-image, but world image. Man, but the thing is it even worth it? You know? Like, France is fine. They don't need us to approve of them to be fucking great. Why we assume that we need to approve of them? My bad. You know what? Take them back. One of them's offer food, and the other one's offer head, and they're both going off down the boozer to drink a toast to the one that he hates most. And she says there are no winners, only losers. And well, if there are no winners, then what is this he sees as he watches? A complete lack of honor as he sits in the stands with his head in his hands, and he thinks of all the things he'd like to bring down upon her. But revenge will bring cold company in this darkest hour, as the jukebox says it's all over now. And he stands and he screams, what have I done? I've fallen in love with a little time bomb. I've fallen in love with a little time bomb. granite walls. With his bare and bloody hands, he's screaming and shouting and acting crazy. But at home he sits alone and he cries just like a baby. And he holds your letters, but he can't read them as he fights this loneliness that you call freedom. And you said this would happen in you. We're not wrong, I've fallen in love with a little time bomb. I've fallen in love with a little time bomb. Thanks. All right. On another Manic Impulse, I've decided to play every Billy Bragg cover I know.
Awesome.
Yeah, I was talking to Billy Bragg.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so, and you know what? This is the way it's going to be. I'm going to mess up, and you guys are going to be like, but hey, I'll get through most of them. Take care. Thanks for coming. See ya. Huh?
We're at a party, you're the host.
In a way, it's, yeah,
Thanks for having
and
us.
it's freaking me out. Yes. So, okay, this one has 6 verses, and they're all really long, and it's, we'll see how it goes. Between Marks and Mars. I should practice first. There it is. Between Marks and marzipan in the dictionary, there was Mary. Between the deep blue sea and the devil, that was me. If she wanted to be if ever anyone could help me with my obsession with a young Susanna Yore, it was Mary. What happened in the past remains a mystery of natural history. She should have been the last, but she was just the latest. She said, you know, honey, it's such a shame you'll never be any good at this game. You bruise too easily. So says Mary. Okay, I never promised the verses would be in order. So if you guys know that song, you're like, oh man, he's totally choking. I know you were, because you know that. But no, so I'm just going to do the best I can. So what's a good verse? It's the one about the friends and the spousies. How does that one start? Okay, I don't know New England, but I do know one better than that. Sorry about that. So, okay. Thinking back now, I suppose you were just stating your views. What was it all for? For the weather or the Battle of Agincourt, and the times that we both hoped would last. Like a train they have gone by so fast. Although we stood together at the edge of the platform, we were not moved by them. my own hands when I make love to your memory. It's not the same. I miss the thunder, I miss the rain, and the fact that you don't understand cast the shadow over this land. But the sun still shines from behind it. Thanks all the same, but I just can't bring myself to answer your letters. It's not your fault, but your honesty touches me like a fire. The Polaroids that held us together have surely faded away, like the love that we spoke of forever on St. Swithin's Day. What? My buddy David knows it, and sometimes when we sing it, I sing all the harmonies and stuff, but I don't know it. I know like bits of it. Like I know like a lot of songs, like a lot of bits of songs, like little pieces and stuff, but songs that I ever play in front of people that like, I don't really know a lot of stuff that well. I'm just gonna play like two more songs, and then thanks for coming. And I hope everybody didn't feel ripped off. Hey, wait, this was a free show.
Yeah.
Okay, so thanks. I apologize. Just put new strings on. In the desert, we got sunburned. And we tally up our losses. A broken down car. You miss your bed, you miss your home. You gave up everything, teenage love. You're 23, you gave up everything. heartache and sweet cakes, second looks and make-out sessions under the stars. When they look at our dirty hands, we get followed in supermarkets. You especially, your backpack with patches. You're not even that punk anymore. They don't know the difference like I do. Gave up everything for a 1983 ideology. Romantic novels in your back pocket. You're sitting on our ass in the gas station, smoking cigarettes. Our feet are drenched with rain. I'm throwing in the towel. You guys are really nice. This is a song by the Pastels. I don't know if you've ever heard of them, but they're fantastic. They're great. Ireland, I believe they're from Glasgow. Or that's Scotland. Yeah. They're a great band. And this is a song about a broken down car. Oh my God, everything comes full circle. No, really, and I didn't plan it. That's great. Subliminally, I knew I had to play this. Weird. Subconsciously, not subliminally. That's fine. I need to really learn how to speak English. I actually have a book in the car that I'm learning how to read. We can drive there, arrive there, be alive there. But your truck's broke down, there's nowhere bound, never leave this town. So if it won't be you, it probably won't be me. We capered, burned the candle to the taper tonight, swam in the river, kiss and shiver. Were we ever inspired? Just for a moment, or is this our lives? Slackness in the blackness, if that's the way we are. No tricks, no coins, no stars. We've got to stray, find a gateway. Life is long and I'm feeling it's wrong to still be hanging around our old hunting grounds. We could go far, thanking our stars. At the viaduct broke, or we'd have never spoken by now. Can't you see I'm trying to tell you? We've paid our dues. Can't you see I'm trying to tell you? We've paid our dues. Thank you. realize they're all just a pretty lie. Only pretty lie. Put a quarter in the whirl, sir, Andy. Pushed 3 buttons and the thing began to whirl. Barmaid came by with fishnet stockings and a bow tie, and she said, "Drink up now, it's getting on time to close." "Richard, you haven't really changed," I said. "Just now you're romanticizing some kind of pain that's in your head. There's tombstones in your eyes, but the songs you picked are dreaming. Listen, speak of a love so sweet, love so sweet. When you gonna get yourself back up on your feet? Oh, love can be so sweet, love so sweet." So Richard got married to a figure skater, and he bought her a dishwasher and a coffee percolator. And he drinks alone most nights with the TV on and all the house lights up bright. I'm gonna blow this damn candle out. I don't want nobody coming over to my table. I got nothing to talk to anybody about. All good dreamers end this way, staring down bottles in dark cafes. Dark cafes. Only a phase before I get my gorgeous wings and fly away. Only a phase. These dark cafe days. Thanks. By the nape of my neck you can hand me down. Forge a little more in the quiet than we found. So just to say anything, say that you love me. Only so much time you can waste on me. There's only so much time you can waste on me. Sometimes I believe in God, punish it for lack of faith. So just to say anything, I say that I love you too. Only so much time you can waste on me. There's only so much time you can waste on me. You feel fat and I feel ugly. Together we don't like anybody. I feel sick 'cause I know you're gonna run, and I can't blame you. Okay, I can only really do one more because my voice is going. Thanks for letting me sing for you guys. This is rad. Okay, one more and we'll make it through.